What's up, YouTube world? My name is Kevin McLeod, and welcome to another episode of The Man That Never Walked In. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about asthma. You know, I had asthma since I was 7 years old, and it's been something I've been battling with for the longest. But the thing is, I'm making this video to really give out a few pointers to help you, not necessarily overcome it, but to help. And the first thing is staying in shape. You know, when I wasn't working out and I didn't exercise every day, I became overweight, and it really affected my asthma a lot. It was hard for me to breathe. Like I couldn't function. Like I would walk up a flight of stairs and then be out of breath, and I would need my inhaler, and it really sucked because it stopped me from participating in certain events in high school, like basketball, football, anything that had to do with working out and running. And then it really bothered me a lot, man. Honestly, it hurt my feelings. Like I was in a state of depression for a long time because I wanted to play basketball, I wanted to play football, but you know, I was growing up with my grandparents. They really didn't want me to risk playing football and getting hit the wrong way, or they didn't want to risk me playing basketball and them running having me run for such a long period of time. So something I learned, you know, when I joined the military, you know, it's crazy because I joined the military, and I guess when they did their checkup on me and everything, they didn't see that I had asthma. So I was thinking that maybe, okay, I just have bad allergies. Well, anyway, I joined the Air Force in '09, and surprisingly, my breathing was fine from the workouts. You know, I was working out every day. I lost like 30, 40 pounds, and I got in shape, and I felt great. You know, I felt excellent, and my asthma stopped bothering me. I had to use my inhaler maybe once or twice a month, and that's pretty good for anyone that has asthma and really understands how bad it can get and how bad it is. You know, for me to use it once or twice a month, that's really pretty good. So, you know, that's the first thing, really staying in shape and also eating the right things. You know, you really want to put yourself on a healthy, not necessarily diet, but a healthy way of living, a healthy way of eating, because you know, certain things can cause an asthmatic reaction, like nuts. I didn't know that, but a lot of people, you know, if they eat nuts, it can cause their asthma to flare up. So you gotta be careful of that. You also want to invest in a humidifier. You know, what you don't realize is inside your room is so much dust, so much dirt, and so many different particles. And once that gets in your system, once you start inhaling that really can cause your asthma to flare up. It's been so many nights where I woke up out of my sleep, couldn't breathe. You know, I couldn't breathe. Like it was just hard. I felt like I was choking because of the dust and the particles. So you always want to make sure that you keep your room or your living room, wherever you're at most of the time in your house, you always want to keep it well clean. You know, you want to sweep, you want to dust, mop, whatever the case may be. Get you some good cleaning supplies and clean it daily so you can get rid of all those particles, and it can stop your asthma from flaring up. You know, like me, between the months of June and like the end of September, my allergies are horrible. And the reason being, my asthma is horrible, and the reason being is because of my allergies. You know, I'm allergic to pollen and all these different things. You know, just typical allergies in the summertime. So you really want to try. I've tried different things. I'm not really sure what works for you, but I've tried Allegra, Claritin, Benadryl. I've tried different things. For me, none of them really work, honestly. I'm not sure what it is, but none of the allergy medicines I've tried, but it may work for you. Just because Allegra doesn't work for me, it may work for you. So you may want to give that a try. And I honestly, there's something I was confused on, you know, asthma and allergies. So I did research on it, and it's a difference. There's asthma, and then you have, I think it's called asthmatic allergies, and what that is seasonal. So what you think is asthma is really allergies that's causing asthmatic symptoms. Because I thought it was so weird, because from June to September I had asthma. Well, I had the asthma symptoms real bad, but when the pollen and everything went away, like my breathing and everything was fine. I still had to use my inhaler, but my reactions wasn't as bad as compared to over the summer, like I said, between June and September. So it's just something for you guys to think about. You know, you really want to watch this thing. It's been some moments where I was really scared for my life because I didn't have my inhaler. I ran out and I was having an asthma attack. And an asthma attack is so scary, man, because you can't breathe. It feels like someone is just grabbing your lungs and just squeezing it, you know. So you really got to be careful of that. So you always want to keep an inhaler by you, keep it close to you, and, you know, just put trust in God, you know. And ask God to really help you overcome this thing. My breathing is getting better. You know, I'm actually working out more, getting in shape better. You know, like I said, when I was in the military, I was in great shape. But once I got out, I got lazy and started working out. And I gained so much weight and my asthma was horrible. You know, it was so hard for me to breathe. I couldn't even run a few steps without getting tired. So you really want to watch it and monitor it. So, you know, it's just something for you guys to think about. You know, it's just what to look out for, what's to watch. You know, you also want to get a good night's sleep. I've heard meditation. I'm actually in the process of meditating right now. I heard meditating helps with asthma. So you want to meditate, you know, really calm your nerves. You know, you want to breathe inside your nose, out your mouth, inside your nose, out your mouth slowly. And what I like to do is I like to really focus on my lungs. So when I inhale, you know, I really bring all of that up. All of that air that's from the bottom of my stomach up, I try to bring it out and release it. Because if anyone knows anything about asthma, what it is, it's nothing but mucus, you know, and it's causing, you know, your lungs and everything to close up. So I believe in my theory, when you breathe, when you inhale, you know, and you exhale, I believe that can really push that mucus out. Maybe not enough to where you don't have to use your asthma pump, but it can help. So it's just something for you guys to think about. You know, I may not know you, but I love you all. And as my favorite quote goes, God is love and love is God. Thank you.